I want to talk about Tom MacDonald. Now, how many of you know who Tom MacDonald is? Okay? I love this guy. He is fantastic, an incredible musician. He's got an incredible partner, Nova Rockefeller. Him and her make just magic together. He writes incredible music. She does insane work with music videos. He actually got Blair White to join him in the video. She's in the background just it's kind of making a point, right? The fact that she's on there. And we're going to go over it. So this is just the beginning. Look. All right, so we got Tom MacDonald, Snowflakes. Tom equal trash. He's surrounded by a bunch of trash, and it's just snowflakes. So when you think snowflakes, what do you think? What do you guys think, snowflakes? So I actually wrote a song called We Are Snowflakes, and it was before the whole, this was 12 years ago when I wrote this, and it was kind of before the whole like snowflake being a derogatory term for people who can't handle microaggressions, I guess, right? Oh no, it's a microaggression. It's like, oh yeah, you're a snowflake, right? It's like someone who can't deal with the realities of life, I guess, another way of putting it, because hey, life sucks sometimes. And it's how you deal with life. And if you don't want to deal with it, you want to tuck your head in the sand, you're probably a snowflake. Or if you get easily offended from someone else's opinion, you're probably a snowflake. There's all these different versions of what you think a snowflake is. And I think that's what, so my song was about how we're all different. And this, before it, because we are all different. I forget who said it. Not the Buddha. It's the Dalai Lama might have said it. There's 7 billion of us. There should be 7 billion different religions because we're just all different. All of our experiences, everything that we believe, our emotions, everyone's different. No two people are the same. We're all completely different. So we have different fingerprints, because we're all that much different from each other. But on the other hand, snowflakes. Okay, let's listen to this awesome song.
If you lie to the government, they'll put you in prison. But when they lie to all of us, it's called being a politician.
Dude. Okay. If you lie to the government, they'll put you in prison. But when they lie to us, it's called being a politician. That's the start. That is the start. Throw in hot fire right off the bat. Woo!
You think taking guns away will save our kids from the killings? But your pro-choice abortion kills way more children.
Dude, okay. He's right. He's right. Although, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Encouraging immigration. They're actually Kamala came out and said, don't come out. Don't come here. Let me turn it up for you guys. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna bring it back and start over.
If you lie to the government, they'll put you in prison. But when they lie to all of us, it's called being a politician. You think taking guns away will save our kids from the killings? But your pro-choice abortion kills way more children. If America's so terrible and racist, it probably isn't safe to encourage immigration. Just saying, all the contradictions are embarrassing. You know who hates America the most? Americans. Trigger warning.
Okay, wait. That line, you know who hates America the most? Americans. Okay, it's right. He's true. I tried to turn it up a little bit. I did get it. Let me do closed caption too, so we... Well, that's not English. That's weird. Okay, I want to try to turn it up a little bit more so you guys can hear it even more so. Turning it up. Give me 1 second. Okay. Dude. All right. So Americans, it's true. There's Americans that hate America. But I also have to say, though, you know who loves America the most? Americans. Okay? Because it really is two sides of the aisle that love and hate America. And they're both Americans.
Immigration, just saying, all the contradictions are embarrassing. You know who hates America the most? Americans. Trigger warnings used to be on TV for seizures, and now they're everywhere to protect millennials' feelings. He, she, his, him, hers, them, they. Screw a pronoun, cause everyone's a retard these days. I hear him preaching at the protest that hatred's the problem, but hating straight men, white folks, and Christians is common. Coca-Cola telling people they should be less white. They preach intolerance, but if you disagree, they fight.
Oh, shout out to Carlin B, because she's the one who sparked that thing into existence. She was so hyped when I posted this the other day. She was like, yo, Coca-Cola said be less white. It's true, they did. They said be less white. What does that mean? How am I supposed to be less white? Thank you, Tom, for dropping that hot fire. Whew.
There's a race war here, elections based on fear. Black lives only matter once every 4 years.
Dude, oh my goodness. And it's true. If you look at when Black Lives Matters like comes around, it's every 4 years. I mean, that's a statistic. You can look it up.
Soldiers died for this country, and every one of us benefits. Give welfare to the bums and forget about the veterans. Black folks and white folks divided by the news, but we are all the same. We are red, white, and blue. Ashamed to be American? Okay, that's cool. Cause honestly, we are all ashamed of you too.
Y'all are so fake. Oh no. The forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa. You can make us see it your way. No way. Gasoline and propane. More flames. Oh no. No more snowflakes.
They set us up to fail, that's what they built the system for. Put an ammunition shop across the street from a liquor store. Empowering women used to be different than this before. The role models got OnlyFans or dance on a stripper pole. Screw it, I ain't tripping, I don't mean to be mean. But if our children are the future, then our future is bleak. They take an Adderall to focus, hit McDonald's to eat. They're addicted to phones and they take Xanax to sleep. They blur the lines dividing communism and democracy. In 2021, we paint the patriots as Nazis. The men playing women's sports get trophies for winning. Like, great, let's celebrate a man for beating some women. If you're black, your life matters. You're supposed to win.
I mean, dude. Everyone's getting trophies now. You get a trophy, you get a trophy, you get a trophy. Everyone's getting trophies. Now, I gotta go back. That was brutal. Hold on.
2021, we paint the patriots as Nazis. The men playing women's sports get trophies for winning. Like, great, let's celebrate a man for beating some women. If you're black, your life matters.
He's not wrong. Is he wrong? He's not. He's not wrong. All right, wait.
Communism and democracy. In 2021, we paint the patriots as Nazis. The men playing women's sports get trophies for winning. Like, great, let's celebrate a man for beating some women. If you're black, your life matters. You're supposed to embrace it. If you're rich or you're smart, then you're probably Asian. If you're gay, then you're brave. All of that I'm okay with. But if you're white, the stereotype is you are a racist.
See, that's something that I love that. He's like, all of that I'm okay with. Like, because it doesn't matter. Yes, Black lives do matter. Duh. Right? I mean, who can argue against it? They do. Of course they do. Yeah, they're trying to convince the world that they don't for some reason, or they're trying to convince the world that there are people that don't believe that it does. You know, it's like but they're convinced that the entire world feels that way, and like that's not the case. Or Asian people can't be rich, or a gay person can be proud or brave. Like, yeah, all those things we're cool with, you know. But you're not allowed to be white. Be less white, right, Coke?
You're brave. All of that I'm okay with. But if you're white, the stereotype is you are a racist. Blaming capitalism like that's the reason things are tough. While you tweet from an iPhone and sip on a Starbucks. You're supporting what you stand against. You don't think you are, but a Percocet addict don't donate money to pharma. Damn, dog. We're all afraid to speak the truth. And the more afraid we get, the more we hate the ones who do. You're ashamed to be American? Okay, that's cool. Cause honestly, we are all ashamed of you too.
Y'all are so fake. Oh no. The forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa. You can make us see it your way. No way. Gasoline and propane. More flames. Oh no. No more snowflakes.
We can all get along, but there's no stopping. Everybody's wrong, that's the real problem.
Yep.
They don't want to hear it, but they still talking. Soon enough, we running out of options. This ain't gonna end till it's in the coffin. We ain't gonna be friends till we try to squash it. I don't know how we can make amends or we drop it. Snowflakes melt when it's hot, kid.
Y'all are so fake. Oh,
Snowflakes melt when it's hot. That's because they can't handle microaggressions, right? Life is a forge. You know my song, The Forge? It's about the fact that life is gonna melt you. That's the way it is. You know, life sucks. Life is a freaking pain in the ass. But at some point, you have to either be a victim and stay a victim, or stop being a victim and realize that you have a say in what happens. Okay? I'm not saying that victims don't exist, right? But when you decide to stay the victim, you're making yourself a victim, and that's a problem. So snowflakes melt, yeah. And like, people need to rise up and realize that you gotta forge yourself. You know, you need to, temper yourself, temper your life in the forge of life. This guy.
The forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa, you can make us see it your way. No way, gasoline and propane, more flames. Oh no, no more snowflakes.
I love this. Nova, you did such a killer job on that video, as always. Shout out to Tom MacDonald. Hangover Gang. Yo. That song. That's so good. And Blair White was in the background like, yeah, say something else. You know? Dude. He's killing it. Tom MacDonald. If you don't know him, go check out the rest of his songs because they're all incredible. And just nonstop. And I'm excited about this song because this isn't on the album of the one that he just released. So he's got a new album coming soon, I'm assuming, because Snowflakes isn't on any of the albums that he's got out right now. And I've got like 5 of his albums. They're all great. It's some killer albums. So, yeah. Shout out to Nova. Shout out to Tom MacDonald. Thanks for doing what you do, mate.